Welcome back to another Ottawa Senators franchise rebuild. And today we got a big episode. We got to tear apart this third line, this fourth line. Shout out before I start to my boy Goat and Lapis for their help with constructing this team. We're making some moves, but if you don't remember, last episode we lost in Game 7 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I believe it was a heartbreaker, but lost in 7 to the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Battle of Ontario in the second round, and there's some changes that we need to make in order to make this team a little bit better. But in the playoffs, we'll get a quick reminder of how everyone was playing. So let's go player stats quickly. And then we're going, so Phil Pitt, he was great in the playoffs. Stutzle was good in the playoffs. Bob Huxley, all right, 8 goals, but he had the 8.7 goals in 11 games, which was pretty good. Barnaby was good. Langenbrunner, not terrible. But overall, I mean, no one really was a stud, but Torsten Gortz definitely had a little bit of a rough year. But I think with the new line combinations that we're going to throw together and make some changes, I think we're going to have a lot of success, especially in the postseason. So let's just take a quick look at our lines here. So we're going Phil Pitt now, first line left wing, to keep that two-way forward there. Before we had Stutzle and Ferland, they're both playmakers, so it's just not going to work. Langenbrunner will be the sniper on that first line, so he should be, I mean, if he can score 50 goals again, that'd be great. And Bob Huxley is going to be the two-way forward on line 2, Stutzle, playmaker, and again, Torsten Gortz will be the sniper, so two-way forward, playmaker, sniper. This is where it gets a little bit rough. So Dale Zanetti, power forward. I don't mind keeping him here or on the fourth line. Hopefully he can grow a little bit because he has decent potential. Still a young player, so definitely hoping he can grow. Angelo Langdon could play in the middle. The thing, I haven't decided what I want to do at Langdon yet. I kind of feel like I want to trade him for a potential two-way forward or something along those lines. Defensively, he's okay, but he's not good. Honestly, 3.5 stars for his rating seems a little bit low. And then on the right side, Timothy Tarasov, who's another playmaker. So we just have a little bit too many playmakers on the team. Like, I like Tarasov. He's been around for a while, but I think this is one of the players that we either bring down to the fourth line or we trade. There's no room for him, basically. And then the fourth line, we're basically going to get rid of the whole fourth line, all two-way forwards. So two-way forward, two-way forward, two-way forward. Honestly, Tarasov, we're going to get rid of him probably for a two-way forward. And Langdon, if we can get a good young player with a decent contract, that's also a two-way forward, I'm going to do it. Because we're paying him a lot of money. He's going to be playing that third line. And defensively, we just need someone there. But Langdon had a huge year. See, this is where I get conflicted. Because he had 78 points last year, 41 plus 41. So he is good defensively. But I think we just got to go with the flow. But we definitely are going to be replacing that whole fourth line with veterans. It's the first thing we got to do. I know that the cap is kind of an issue here. So we got to keep our eyes on that. And then we'll double check our power play and penalty kill. So the Seattle Kraken are Stanley Cup champions in this year. Let's get straight to the draft. Wasting no time here. We might make a move at the draft to trade. But let's view the retired players. I don't think we'll have anyone there. Tyler Seguin, Willie Nee, Elias Lindholm, Sean Monahan, Teuvo Teravainen, JT Miller. No Sens players, I don't believe. Ottawa Senators, no data display. Perfect. So the boys are all coming back for another year. But yeah, the cap is definitely going to be, it's not going to be working with us. I can tell you that for a fact. NHL entry draft. Let's get right into it. Get right into this. Let's go. Let's do find a trade. Actually, yeah, let's do find a trade. I want to see what someone would give us for Tarasov right away. If I was just to offer Tarasov, so a thirds. I don't think I want thirds. I'm going to try making a deal myself, and I'll get back to you guys once I can find a trade. By flipping Timothy Tarasov to the Anaheim Ducks for Justin Howes. He's a grinder, actually, but really good defensive stats, and he's a superstar X Factor. A cheap contract for the next couple of years, so I think I can play him on the fourth line. Let's see if that goes through. Trade accepted. Try trading Xavier Bouglet for Jason Parrish. He's pretty good. Two-way forward, has good stats. I'm going to try making this move. We're not going to be using Xavier Bouglet. It doesn't go through, but honestly, I think if I give him just like a 6th or something, I'll give him 2 7s. You know, I don't really care for the 7s. Trade rejected. Okay, just let us have them. Make it nice and easy for us. I'll give you a 5th as well. Trade accepted. Thank you. Let's see what else we can do. All right, after our couple trades, we're going to simulate to our pick here. Round 1, pick number 14. Who do we got here? This guy, very accurate, elite. How do I say no to this guy? Noah Bus, power forward. Yeah, I'm definitely not even. Yeah, Noah Bus, guaranteed. Make pick. Oh, I thought he was going to be elite. Whatever. Top 6, 69 overall, power forward. I don't mind that. We have another pick at pick number 26. Let's see what we got on the board here. I might honestly just trade this pick. A grinder. Okay. Do we have any bust potential or gems? Oh, a couple gems, eh? So that's gonna be in the second round. This guy, eh? Yahir Pisani or Alvin Iverson. I can't make these picks now, but they definitely look like picks that are decent to look at later in the draft. What do we got available here, though? Scouting rank, okay. McPherson. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone that's really jumping out at me to start. Scout rating, CS ranking. Let's go CS ranking too. Oh, who's this? This guy's Perron? Quincy Perron? Same last name as me. How do I not draft this guy? He doesn't look good, if I'm being honest. He doesn't look good, but I can get a Perron on the team. I kind of want to trade this pick, though. Or hurricane it. Murray Manning. What about Murray Manning? Do I take a shot on Murray Manning? Or Chemo? A defenseman wouldn't be terrible. Or we can go with the grinder. NHL ready, 3 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay. Kind of thinking Manning. Murray Manning, two-way forward to play on that bottom pairing. Let's do it. Top 9. I should have traded the first round pick, honestly. Should have just got rid of it. Is that gem still here? He is. He is Alvin Iverson. I'm going to pick up Alvin Iverson with this pick. He's a gem, low top 6. Not a bad pick, not a bad pick. Let's go to our next one, the third round here. Pick number 26. Now just kind of taking a gamble here, eh? Any more gems? Do we have that other guy? Okay, no, so no more gems left. Let's go CS ranking. Okay, let's take a shot here. C-. I can go with the A+ sniper, but he's probably not going to be that good. This guy's 20, so he might have D-. Yeah, defenseman. Chris Watton. Cameron Perry, a two-way forward again. I mean, I can just fully go for that two-way forward life. Cameron Perry. Let's go Cameron Perry. Top 9, 57 overall. I think that's going to do it for us. Let's simulate the entire draft. Our big part of this episode is going to be the free agency, so let's get into that. Before we can get to the free agent period, though, we got some issues to take care of. We got $5 million, and we got to sign Santala. How much does he want? So I'm going to qualify him as an RFA to start. We can worry about him later. Qualify him. Now let's go see who we need to sign. So Perry, don't need. Meyer, I don't need these guys. Ben DeHaan, don't need. Manning, I'll let sit for a year. Same with Iverson, I'll also let sit a year. Potty, don't need. Sugihara, do not need. Schultz, I actually I'll bring Schultz in. Nick Buss, I'm going to let him play in the minors for a year. I'm going to bring in Fawcett. We got a couple good potential guys here. Williams, what is he? Okay, let's click on Williams. What do we got? Two-way forward. So he's the type of player that I do want to have on that fourth line. So how much does he want? No. Okay, so we can bring him back in free agency if needed. For now, I'm not going to worry about him. Hindi, I would like to bring back on a very nice deal, actually. Okay, Hindi, will you do 2 years for 1.5 mil? Let's see. He doesn't want an extension, so I don't think he will. Let's just do the 1 year deal. We'll give him 1 year. Bring him back. Good depth, the guy. Wesley Garvin. Yeah, that's a bit too much for you, Wesley Garvin. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let Wesley Garvin walk. I just can't afford to pay him that much. Stepniak, I believe, was a sniper. We're not bringing him back. Fortier, two-way forward. Let's see his defensive stats. Yeah, no, definitely not bringing Fortier back. Jeremiah, he's a playmaker, two-way defender. I do like him just for the sheer reason he's a superstar X Factor, but it depends on the contract. Yeah, I'm not paying him that much. And then Parrish, the guy I just traded for. I knew he was going to want a contract. He wants $11 million. I was hoping he would be an RFA so I can restricted free agent him. So yeah, we're not going to be able to. So we basically lost Tarasov for nothing because we can't bring him back. Adams. Isaiah Adams. Two-way forward. 22 years old. You know what? Oh, he wants a one-way deal, eh? Don't really have enough money. Let's qualify him. We'll qualify. Okay, we got a lot of RFAs here. Alexander Malkin also wants a deal. And Klein. Okay. So we got some decisions to make here. Who's this guy? Stefan Greener. Sniper. Doesn't even want an extension. I'm not going to bring Greener back. Klein. What does Klein want? 4 year. No, I'm going to qualify Klein. Malkin. Definitely going to qualify Malkin as well. So, yeah, it's not looking good here if I'm being honest. We're going to qualify all these guys. Qualify RFAs. Okay. And then I think we have to sign it. Oh, no. Bluin wants only that much money? Am I crazy? Of course. Okay, that's a great deal for Bluin. Laxo's getting paid way too much money. Yeah, so Bluin hasn't played for a couple of years. But if I can get rid of Laxo and roll with Bluin, I would do that. Okay, let's advance today, see what we can get. So Bluin accepts. Bluin accepted the contract. Let's go. So we're going to rock Bluin. We can trade Laxo and bring back one of our guys there. So that's a good start to it. Who else do we need to bring back here? None of these guys. Okay, so UFA. So Williams, we're not bringing back. Stepniak, no. Parrish, I would have liked to bring on the squad. But he is crazy if he thinks I'm going to ever pay him that much money. Wesley Garvin. So we have 4.5 mil. Keep that in mind. Wesley Garvin. 6 mil. I can't do that for Wesley Garvin. So Wesley Garvin's going to have to walk. Fortier, not going to bring back. Qualify RFAs for the rest. Santala, can I offer him a contract? He wants 8 mil, so not yet. Can't offer him a contract yet. Alexander Malkin, I would like to bring back. 7 mil, eh? Malkin wants 7 mil. Okay. I think I'm going to go into free agency like this. See what we can do. Maybe make a couple trades to get some cap space. But this is how we're going to have to go into the free agency, unfortunately. All right. Free agency is here. Let's start by just going straight to unrestricted free agents. What could we do if we wanted to do it? So what could we do? We got $4 million. We know what we need. We need two-way forwards. None of these top guys, anything we need. This guy looks sick, though. Jacob Nicolishin. See his stats. Honestly, doesn't produce for how much money he probably wants. How much money does he want? Yeah, $13 million. These guys are all crazy. I can never give him that much. But I'm going to go look in trades and see if I can free up any cap room. Because let's see our lines. Can we see our lines? Does it show us? No, we can't look at lines at all, eh? All right, let's just go propose trade. I think our defensive core is going to be lacking right now. I think that it's definitely an issue. It's almost like, do we give up Santala? I don't think we'll be able to sign Santala. That's like a fear. Oh, we're always with these random issues. Gortz needs a contract next year. Barnaby, Langdon. Okay, we need to figure out one of our big guys has to be traded. It's unfortunate, but it has to be done. And honestly, it might be Tim Stutzle. I love Stutzle. He's been really good for us, but I think we can have Stutzle replaced right now by one of our other guys. Where is he? Where's the guy I'm looking for? I can't find him now that I'm mentioning it. There he is. Angelo Langdon. He's moved to a high elite, so I really want him playing more. He's on a decent contract. Tim Stutzle is getting older. He's really good. It's going to kill me doing this, but I think Tim Stutzle has to go. Try moving Tim Stutzle 1-for-1 for Michel Robichard. Honestly, it's the best deal I can get. He's on a decent contract for the next 2 years. He is a power forward, but I just need to make some cap space Tim Stutzle, thank you for your service in Ottawa. It's a big trade. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. I'm going to try to replace Santala for Cracknell. They're both defensive defensemen. Santala, I just can't offer a contract, unfortunately. So I'm going to try getting Cracknell. He's a little bit lower of an overall, but I think it'll be a good move. He was plus 34 last year, so very good defensively. Trade rejected. Let's see if we can make this happen. It'll save me some money if I can make this done, this deal happen. So what if I add 765, like a 765? Is that enough to bring it over? Just a touch. Okay. So if I had like a 6th next year. I do like Santala, but let's see. These guys make it hard. Just take my 4th. Leave me alone. Just take my 4th. Leave me alone. Cracknell, welcome to the team. We're just clearing up a little bit of cap space here. We're trying to save some salary here. I'm giving up Malkin, Ivanov, Perot, Shishkinov, and a 2nd for T. Hermy. Can we get her done? Unable, but honestly, giving up my 1st, I'm okay with. Trade rejected again. Okay. What can we do? What can we do to make this happen? We'll go like this. What if I give you my 2nd as well? Just make it, let it happen. There it is. Trade, accept it. We're making moves. We're making moves. All right, after making a couple moves, let's take a look at our contracts here. So who do we got expiring? So Bob Huxley, contract expiring next year. Right now he's on a $6.7 million deal. What does he want next year? $13 million. So yeah, this is going to be Bob Huxley's last year with us. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We're not going to be able to afford that. So who else needs Gortz? What does Gortz want? So Gortz doesn't want a terribly bad contract. Honestly, I want to get Gortz's contract done right now. So let's go 6 years. Does he want to come back? He doesn't want an extension. Let's go 6 years still at $8 million for Gortz. Hopefully he accepts that. Cracknell, the defenseman. Honestly, not terrible either. If I can get him like, let's say 6 years, 7.5. I'm probably going to regret all this. I'm just kind of going with it. Who else? Hindi. Hindi, I don't mind. Howes. Let's see what Howes wants. Yeah, nothing terrible for Howes. Honestly, I might just sign him now. I'll sign Howes now. No big deal. Jacobson, Zanetti, Backstrom. So not terrible in the contracts. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I traded so many of our players, but I forgot that we were trading away our goalie. We were supposed to be trading away. Where is he? Fedoric? No, where? Laxo. There he is. Oh, he's in the system. Oh my, yeah. I gotta trade Laxo away. Okay, I'm gonna trade Laxo away, then we'll get back to this. And just like that, we got some money to play with now. I'm not gonna be an idiot and sign any of these big bad players in the free agency here. Let's see what we could do though. So I'm not grabbing any of these guys. Let's sort by overall. We're looking for two-way forwards. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. So $12 million, $6 million. Who's this guy? Zach Rowinski. Honestly, a 1-year deal for Zach Rowinski would be ideal. Two-way defender. No team's interested. We have a couple bucks to play with. We're not going to be able to bring him back after this year. Where do we hold off? I'll hold off on Rowinski for now. Who else do we got down here? $5 million, too much. Just looking down here, looking for cheap players like Drake Batherson we can bring back. Wouldn't be a bad move, but Sniper, I want two-way forwards. I want two-way forwards down on that third and fourth line. Who's this guy? Power forward. What's his plus minus looking like? Okay, not the greatest plus minus. What's his takeaways to giveaways? No, I don't want him. Stud Nika we had on the squad at one point. Who's this? Mason McLeod? Two-way forward? Michael McLeod, sorry. Let's take a look at his stats. Gives away the puck too much. Don't want him. Don't want him. We're looking into this right now. Josh, is that Josh Bailey? No, probably not. Pius Suter, Sniper, Bellevue, Greenway, 7 mil, 2 mil. These guys are all want so much money and they all suck. I'm sorry. Two-way forward for 3 mil. There we go. Who's this? Alex Fermenton. Sniper. I'm not going to bring him back. Williams. Here we go. Playmaker. playmaker. I don't want playmakers. I want two-way forwards. This guy is not terrible, power forward. Let's take a look at his defensive skills here. 43 take. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Power forward. I'm not going to offer him a 3-year deal, though. He's getting a little bit lower in the overalls here. A lot of playmakers. I just don't want a playmaker. This guy, power forward, done. Actually, I want to take a look. I got to do my due diligence, you know. He doesn't play much, but fourth line, he can be decent. For the contract that he wants, I don't mind offering him that. Wesley Garvin, there's my guy right there. 81 overall, wants $6.5 million. Not going to happen for me. Maybe someone else is dumb enough to give him that contract, but I can't do that. Sniper, playmaker, power forward. Just not a lot of two-way forwards available, eh? And the ones that are, they're pretty expensive. Two-way forwards are not cheap in this game. 80. Who's this? A sniper? Fourth line sniper? What's his defensive stats? Will Cooley. No, I can't take that. Can't take that. Two-way forward again. Okay, here we go. Mason Appleton. An older two-way forward. Older. Doesn't give us away the puck more. All right, I'll let you guys know once I've made some signings. All right, boys. The new year's here. We made some changes. The third line's looking a little bit lighter. Fourth line's looking a little bit better, though. But we got Phil Pitt playing that first line left wing. He's going to be rocking the two-way forward part. Stefan Ferland, the playmaker. Damon Langenbrunner, the sniper. Gort's sniper. Langdon's going to be playing playmaker. He's replacing Tim Stutzle. Rest in peace to Tim Stutzle. And then we got Bob Huxley playing in probably his last year with the Ottawa Senators. He will be playing on the left wing as a two-way forward. The third line, we're going heavy on the power forwards. I wasn't able to find any good two-way forwards. I'm going to eventually try bringing in a couple more two-way forwards. But just for the time being to start the year, I don't want to spend too much time on it and kind of see how... I want to see how these power forwards perform. I picked up this guy, Michel Robichard, so I wonder how he's going to be playing for the squad. And then we got Zanetti and Zarkov. It looks like my coach also signed a couple of guys. And the third line, we're going Grinder, Eugene, Morgan. We're really playing the body. Machek Pekar, who is a two-way forward. And then finally another Grinder, Justin Howes. We're laying the body down here. We're laying the body down. Defensively, Barnaby, Chuck Montgomery, Hermie, and then Cracknell. And then we got Ryan Merkley and Hindi. I don't want that deep pairing to be -1, but nothing we can really do. I kind of want to keep this top pairing together. They've been really good. But in the nets, we got an old friend back, Pierre Blouin. He was a restricted free agent for 2 years, but he finally signed a nice, cheap contract for us. So very excited to have him on the team. But that is going to be your Ottawa Senators for this upcoming year. And, you know, as usual, got to assimilate to their first game, see how the boys play. But we are listed as buyers. We just need to win the cup. Just let us win the cup. Let us win the cup, please. Let's get to game number 1. We will be playing the Buffalo Sabres. Can we start off on a hot note? Game 1, Buffalo versus Ottawa in Ottawa. Let's see if we can go up 1-0 on the regular season. First period, down 2-1. We get a goal from Barnaby. They get one from Dylan Larkin and Kumutov. Second period, we even it up as it's Phil Pitt, one of our franchise superstars. We're getting outshot pretty heavily here, though, 34-22. So Blumen's playing pretty well in his return. And as I say that, Teuvo Teravainen, that's actually probably not the Teravainen I'm thinking, and it looks like a player created. But down 3-2. Come on, boys. Power play with 5 minutes left. Unable to capitalize. I think we're going to have to tweak that third and fourth line a little bit, but I want to get the simulation going, see how they play. We do fall in game number 1. We got absolutely manhandled, to be honest. Fedoruk had a really good game for us. Phil Pitt did well. Let's take a look at the stats here. Who played what? All right, so who didn't play? So the fourth line didn't really play, to be honest. And it was our second line who was actually the minus. It's early in the season. I'm not making any crazy moves, but that is what we got on the ice. We do got to work on that third, fourth. Let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, thank you, Mackle. Thank you, Lapis, for your help. We got to get some more two-way forwards on the team, but I think we're off to a good start. Thank you for watching. On the grind to 2K subs. Let's go. As always, have a great day. Peace.